Poor, terrified Julie Harris. But what was really there? In our last video, we said that ACT, acceptance and commitment training, can help unwanted or intrusive symptoms, like ringing in the ears or medication side effects. But how does that work? Dr. Steve Hayes has tinnitus, and he's also a co-creator of ACT. Here's what he's written. In a few days, the distress and interference from ringing in my ears was at 0, where it has remained in the years since. Yes, I still have tinnitus, but no, it does not bother me, not the least little bit. Here's why. I don't give a damn, and you can't make me. I'm not trying not to care so that the noise will go away. That would give it attention that would feed the beast. No, I don't care if it goes away or not. I'm just done. If it rings, it rings. Well, that's weird. Let's try a little experiment. I want you not to listen to the music while I quote a bit more. I respectfully decline my mind's invitation to see noise or no noise or loud noise or soft noise as meaningful, one way or the other. It is the simple absence of attention and interest. Now, if I told you, don't think of a black sheep, what's the first thing that happens? So, if I tell you not to listen to something, how easy is that going to be? Perhaps the violin was a little less noticeable when I was reading Steve's words, but you were probably still aware of it. Yet we are able to tune out background noises automatically, say if we're in a crowded restaurant. The difference lies in where we direct our attention. So let's try the experiment again, a little differently this time. Just sit back and close your eyes and feel yourself relaxing. And in a few moments, I'm going to read the same passage again. And I want you to focus very carefully on my words, because I'm going to be speaking softly. I respectfully decline my mind's invitation to see any extra noise as meaningful, one way or the other. It is the simple absence of attention and interest. So, were the background sounds as noticeable this time? There is a story, probably apocryphal, that as he lay dying in Paris, Oscar Wilde looked around his hotel room and uttered his very last words. Either this wallpaper goes, or I do. Sometimes we overreact to experiences, internal or external. But it's possible to respond to many symptoms just as we would to anything else that's both unappealing and fairly trivial. We notice it, then we come to take it for granted, and after a while we just stop noticing it. It's a straightforward process. First, we remind ourselves of what really is important to us. And against whatever that is, we compare the symptom in question, stripped of any metaphors and editorial comments our brains might offer. Once we come into contact with what actually is there, without the accompanying melodrama, we're likely to find that there was no ghost. It was just the woodwork. And what we thought might be a lion is actually a mouse. Then we're free to decide if we've had enough and that we're done. If the brain persists in its editorializing, we can listen to the comments as comments. Perhaps we'll need to deflate them. Try singing. George Washington Bridge usually works pretty well. That's because in our brains, thoughts are always connected to emotions. Transform one, and you change the other. With practice, we can learn to see things from a different perspective that will free us to devote our energy to what we really want to do.